All right, gonna do a real quick guide for tl5 at vorago. It's a pretty easy roll. It's just taking the fifth voc on all the phases where he does bleeds and uh, doing the top lure, which is also fairly easy. I'll show you how to do it right here. Um, so when the instance starts, you want to be right to the side of this rock here, this kind of darker part. It's a little ways up from here, kind of over in the corner, down to the right from Varago's face. You put a shield on because right away, and you don't pray. You can use fortitude actually to boost your life points on the way in too, but you don't have to pray because you're going to take a blue bomb and a red right away. So you want to res that blue bomb while you're climbing over the side, getting ready to do the top lure. You basically go around half the arena, then voc him, and jump on his back and get the maul piece. Usually you also make the maul if you do this roll, and you maul it. So your resonance, and then you climb over. I didn't take a blue and a red. You're supposed to, but I didn't get one. I don't know why. You climb up that wall, then you come over here a little ways, climb up this wall. It's weird looking. You go inside of this rock and you come out like also kind of inside of this rock. Then you go down this way. You can surge there. Then there's a gap right here. You jump over it. Then where this crack in the wall is, there's a tree right there you can see. You go just, if you're facing inwards, you go to the, oh, whoa, not there. You go to the left part of this crack right here, straight out from the tree like that. Then you click on Vorago, you voc. You could be praying magic or soul splitting while you're up here or whatever. He shouldn't bomb me much, so. Jesus, I missed the jump too. Is that not right? What the hell? Oh, it's inventory. Yeah, okay. We had it right the whole time. You have to have an inventory space free. Okay, so this is the right square. Right on the left side of that, if you're facing in towards him. Then you jump onto his back. Sorry, guys. That was weird. I forgot you have to have an inventory space free to take the maul piece off his back. So the first time I thought I lured him wrong, and then I re-lured him, and when I re-lured him, I lured him wrong. So that was kind of shitty. But anyway, so you got two chances to see where the place was thanks to that mistake. And you don't want to burn freedom when you're TL5. And usually I like to try to onslaught here, but I'm not going to be able to get the whole onslaught because I didn't have 100%. So I'm just going to throw some thresholds. He starts with bleeds right away on P2. So and that's the third bleed. Fourth bleed. Try and stay in melee distance. Freedom the bleed. And, oh. Okay, maybe I'm shitty. I took it early. Now you get off. I need a res here. I'll just do my whole rotation, but late. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can voc before it actually bleeds the other guy by a decent margin, but that's 1 hit. After 2 hits, it's reflect every time. 3. Now we're off. I'm gonna get this. Come on, buddy. There we go. My DPS is going to be garbage this time. But it doesn't matter. I'm just showing the mechanics. I'm only tl5 in for 1 kill to show this. I think I took that early. I did. That's okay though. Just take 2 VOCs. That's all. 2 off. You can throw some storm shards on him if you want to build adrenaline during that. I'll give him what for one good time. One, 2, 3, 4. Fucking hell. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna hit somebody probably. Whatever though. It was only a sacrifice. If you're gonna throw an iffy shot, make it a basic, you know? If my sacrifice kills another player, then it's unfortunate, but that's what masses are for. I haven't TL5'd in ages, guys. That's why part of the reason that this TL5 is going so poorly. I pretty much only DPS and bomb tank and occasionally base nowadays. I learned bomb tank like a month ago or something. So that's what I like to do now. Ugh. 10k. That would be like 13 if it wasn't for 200 MHP. But still, yeah, super aids. You usually don't max, but I also don't have an aura on, don't have my book on. Well, I mean, I have an aura, but as you can see, it's not active. Anyway, I'm doing this in the mass to show the mechanics. So P3 on this particular week, TL5 does nothing. There's no bleeds on P3. In fact, most P3s, there are no bleeds. So you just want to kill these scopuli. The scopuli. If you're doing a smaller team, you really should, you know, show up ready to actually contribute and do DPS and whatnot. But that's not my goal right now. My goal is just to show how to do the TL5 role, where to stand and all that, and how to take VOCs. Oh, and I didn't mention this yet. When you are taking VOCs, which you'll see on the next phase, there'll be VOCs on the next phase. When it's time to take VOCs, you always try to get into melee distance. You saw one of them, it went all over the place, but in general, the goal is for Vorago to not move so that the DPS don't have to worry about moving. See now, because of my prayer not being right, this is gonna... Alright. No stone clone for me. So after the clones come out, I think it's like 8 attacks or something. And then he starts, see, right now nobody's melee distance, so he's not, I might have to even Voke him. No, that worked. Okay, so this is another way to get MD. Just run melee, like, really close, and then use an attack. The other way is just to run directly on top of one of the other people taking VOCs. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. And then as soon as he gets Voked off of you, you can get back to your comfy place. That's 2. That's 3. You always run into the corner behind the waterfall. I'm sure you guys already know that if you're looking up TL5 specifically, but anyways, that's how you survive on P4. This guy's telling people to use shards to stall. Yeah. I was just mentioning that earlier. Get some extra deeps. Who cares? Who gives a shit? I think I'm gonna get like all the drops I did last time, like from loot share. I've been getting like so much love from loot share every time I go to the mass. That guy just bombed us all for fun. Fucking bastard. One dose, 3 off. Mr. Bat. Mr. BT. He's the guy that actually was TL5, and I asked him if I could take over for a kill real quick so I could do this video. And he obliged me like a true gentleman. Shout out to you, Mr. BT, whoever you are. I've never met the guy till today, but he did me a solid. So shout out to him. Thanks, Mr. BT. Oh, motherfucker, dude. I didn't grab all this shit. Put the shit down. Put the shit down. Whatever. I thought he was going to put the shit down, and he thought I was. That guy just got... It was Micro! No! I know Mr. Micro. I did some AOD with him a bit. Before he started doing like a lot of massing. Which he did get... He got into the massing pretty much. I know he was doing a lot of mass kills anyway. Which I do now, a little bit. I don't like it really as much as I like smaller teams, but at the same time, it is like way freaking easier to just jump in the mass instead of having to like find a team. Yeah, so on P5, I didn't get any purples, so you didn't get to see it, but you run your purples to the north and then come right back after your bomb hits you. There we go, the loot share points, boy. Gracias, amigos. Scammer, vote to kick. This faux mad. Alright, so yeah, that's basically how you do it. You do that top lure part, and then you just take the 5th Voc on phase 2 and phase 4, and then on phase 5 you freedom bleeds and deal with whatever mechanic it is. You know, Vid Orb or Purple Bomb, whatever, but you don't do anything special. That's TL5 on P5. Just do that jump, and you can go back and look at where the Voc was, the first one and the third one. The second one I did it a little bit wrong. But only because I forgot about needing an inventory space and then ended up screwing myself over by going back and voking it in the wrong spot. Still, I'm going to leave it in there, leave that how it was, and I'll upload this video in a little bit, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Good luck. Bye.